Good morning, guys. This is Dee. I am a registered nurse and a single mom as well, and a fashion and beauty enthusiast that can't do up all my buttons apparently. And I make videos clearly about fashion and beauty, but also about overall mental and physical health and wellness and illness as well, and about feminine issues. So if those are things you're interested in, then you are on the right channel. So today I want to discuss goal setting goals. Simple enough topic it seems, but I mean, I feel like most of us set our goals around New Year's time, and it seems to be more of a tradition than it is a legit goal setting, like a goal setting practice. And I feel like those types of goals that we set traditionally or at those times a year have the likelihood of coming to fruition as much as a fortune cookie does. So, I mean, that's how I feel about that, unfortunately. Some people are completely different. Some people will set a New Year's goal and like they're on it and they do it and they do it all year long and they kill it. And it blows my mind when I see that. I'm like, I'm in awe because it's unbelievable. But we do all set goals and don't even think about it. Like we pull out our day timers or our phone, however we use Outlook or whatever, and we schedule our week. We schedule our weekend, our plans, our grocery lists. We do all these things, and that typically that is goal setting, just on a smaller, realistic, achievable, attainable, smart goals sort of mentality. And we do that all the time without even thinking about it. I myself I've told you guys before, and in one of my videos I made that was specifically for younger gals, so a lot of people probably didn't watch it, I did talk about how I did kind of an overhaul of my life and my belief system, a lot of stuff, and how I believed I had to live and the things I should be doing. And I made a video like that, but most of you probably didn't watch it because it was for a younger group of women, and it did have a lot of kind of girl advice in there. But I have over the last year and a half, I've really kind of changed a lot of my belief systems with regards to things like where I spend my time, what I value, what I put effort and value and time into, and into goal setting. Goal setting has been a big part of it because I used to set goals and I would set them literally thinking, yeah, right. Yeah, right. I literally would write them down. And then I would write them down in a book and I would have my goals, and then I'd close my book and put it on the shelf, and there it was. I had my goals. I set my goals. And I never saw them. They weren't a part of my daily living. They weren't a part of my lifestyle. So of course, I wasn't going to achieve any of these goals. So what I decided I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to set goals and have confidence in myself and know that I'm working towards this and I'm going to make it happen. Like, it's happening. If I write it down, if I decide it, if I like manifest it, I hate using that word, but truly, if I do, then it's going to happen. And I have all the power to make it happen, because if it's something I don't have the power to make happen, I don't choose it as one of my goals. I make my goals something that is realistic and something that is achievable if I go at it 110%. So this is why I like the idea of the vision boards. And I know it was a thing 5 years ago. Everyone did vision boards. They put up pretty pictures and it looked really beautiful and it looked nice. But what I like about vision boards is if you don't put a lot of effort and thought into it, then it's useless. But if you really make a list of what the things that are making you unhappy in life, and not the whole goal of it for me is to bring joy into my life and the life of the people I love. That's my goal. My overall goal in everything in life is to bring joy to myself and joy to the people I love every day. And leave behind with everyone I meet something positive. I want to leave behind positivity wherever I go. With every interaction, I don't want it to be negative. So that's my overall, that encompasses my goal in life. So if I want to find more joy in my own life, that's where I surround my goals. So I'll write down things that I feel specifically make me unhappy, and the things I'm not content with, that every day I don't look forward to or every day I don't love. And I make my goals surrounding those issues, what I can do to some of those things. I can't be avoided. I have to do it no matter what. But I can do it in a better way, or I can do it in a way that brings me more joy. I could change it up. Like, instead of going for a run, if I dread it at 5 in the morning, maybe going for a run at 1 in the afternoon on my lunch hour it would be something I enjoy more. So I'll try different things. And the other thing I've found with goal setting is that I can't set one goal, close it up in a book, and expect it to happen, because my goals are always constantly revolving. I have to change them. I have to taper them. Sometimes the way I'm going towards them, it isn't working, and I have to rework that a little bit. So it's like a constant work in action, and a constant work in motion. So I like that in the vision boards as well, because it's out, it's in front of you, you're living it, you're seeing it every day. It's pleasant to the eye because it's nice pictures. You put it up, you don't mind looking at it. It's not a list you got to go in your drawer and pull out and open your book to the right page and read your list of goals, right? So it's something that I enjoy looking at, and I look at it and it makes me feel happy, because I know it's all things that I can do. Like, it's all things I can do, and I'm doing it. And some of them I've already accomplished, some of them I haven't, some of them I never will, some of them I've already taken down and put up something new because I already did it. Like, it's a constant work in action. So a constant thing, and it's constantly changing, and it's like alive. It's like a living reflection of where my life is, where I want it to be, and how I'm getting there. That's what my vision board is for me. So the other thing I like about it is that it enables you to have some privacy, because if you put up your list in words, in writing, of what your goals were, in a way that you put a vision board up so that it's forever present in with you in your space, you see it every day, you have it at your fingertips. Everybody else would see it every day and have it at their fingertips too. But a vision board, you're using photos that for some reason inspire you to think of something or have a certain memory, or those photos mean something to you. They have a meaning, and that meaning is an overall goal for you. And other people can't interpret what a photo means to you and what the meaning of that specific photo is to you. Only you know what that meaning is. Other people can't interpret that. So it enables you a little bit of privacy. They might see a photo of a house, or a photo of a set of keys, or a photo of, but they don't know what that means. So it allows you the privacy of keeping it a little bit to yourself, and having a little bit just for yourself, right? Instead of having to share with everybody who passes by your door. So I enjoy that about them. And I enjoy the flexibility of being able to take stuff up, put it down, change it around, move it around. Priorities change. Sometimes a goal will come off my board because it's no longer relevant. Something else has changed in my life, and now that goal isn't as important as it was. So it's not so relevant. Down it comes. Something else goes up, right? So the other thing I wanted to discuss is what has worked for me with the goals that I have achieved. And this is the only reason I believe I've achieved them, is because for every goal I make, I'm not going to get into the SMART goal system because I don't follow that whole process. I mean, it's great if I did, but I don't. I think I have minor goals. I have smaller goals that are going to get me there, because I can't go from 0 to 10 without taking any steps. So if my goal is, let's say my goal is to go on vacation. Well, I need to update my passport first. I need to find someone to go on vacation with me, because it's not so fun to travel alone. I've got to plan my finances and start saving and budgeting for that vacation, and for any emergencies or incidentals that might come up while I'm away. I need to do all these things. So it sets up like smaller goals, things that I need to do in order to make that big goal happen. And those are things, a lot of times they cost money, they cost time, they take energy, they take all of those things. So I'm able to set those as miniature step-by-step goals and space them out, so I'm not overwhelming myself when it comes time to plan a vacation with all these things I need to do, because they're already done. Those were already goals on my board. So right now, instead of on my board having a vacation, right now my goal on my board is to renew my passport, because that's going to lead me to my big goal. That's going to get me there. But I need to have that done to get there. So I make the steps along the way, the actual goals that I'm working on. And the outcome will be the ability to pursue larger goals once I complete the smaller goals. And for the things that I've been able to complete and take off my list, that is why. It's because I've done it that way, and that has worked for me. And I don't remember where I got the idea from. I might have just done it myself, because I sit and I sweat these things. I sit and think constantly. I'm like constantly trying to think of new ways to do things and to simplify things in life and make it more doable and realistic for me, because I am single. I'm one person, and I learned a year ago that I have spent a lot of my life overwhelmed because I am on my own, and I've tried to bite off more than I can chew. I've tried to do everything all at once for everybody, and I just couldn't keep up. And I wasn't keeping up with myself. I wasn't keeping up with everybody else. I was just stressed out all the time, and I wasn't finding joy in everyday life. And like, why the heck not? Like, we get to live once. I want to love it. I have great people in my life. I have a wonderful life. I've been blessed with health so far. I've been just blessed everywhere I look. So why wasn't I feeling joyful every day? And it's because I was taking on way too much, and I needed to be able to break things down and try to find ways to bring joy and happiness into my life every single day. And that's how I decided to do it, by setting goals to achieve happiness, and to wipe out the things that weren't bringing me joy, and to change them or completely get rid of them and replace them with things that do make me happy, so that predominantly, like, my whole life isn't going to be just happy, 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 but I want it predominantly to be happy. I want to wake up every morning and feel great. And the things that I don't love about my day, I don't want to feel anxiety and feel sick about. I want to feel like, ugh, that sucks, but whatever. Like, my day is going to be great still. So that's how I minimize unhappiness and maximize the happiness I get out of things. So this goal setting thing was a huge change for me. It was huge in my life. It made a big difference in my ability to identify what wasn't making me happy, identify ways, like identify my ideal outcome that would change that and make me happy, and then to be able to plan and brainstorm steps and ways along the way and things I need to do to make that happen and make that change in my life. And those steps and those things I need to do, those are my goals. And that's what's on my vision board, those things. And as each one I complete, it comes down and the next step goes up. And by the time I'm done, all I need to do is make the call and plan that vacation. And it's a piece of cake, because everything else has been done, and I did it over time. It didn't take a big chunk of stress or energy or a week of crazy running around trying to get everything done. I've been doing it. I've been working on it. I've been doing it consistently on a regular basis. I slot time in every couple days to work on myself and my personal goals and my personal things that I want to achieve. And that's part of it. That's part of my personal time. When I schedule time for myself, that's a part of it. So, and that's the first thing I do, actually, because that's for me, and I need to take care of myself before I can take care of everybody else. So I'm not going to drag the video on. I just wanted to share that with you, and I did want to talk about the importance of setting goals and how you set them and why you set them, and how to set goals that are meaningful to you and will actually have a long-term impact, positive impact on your life and on how you experience your life, as opposed to just going through the motions. So that is that. And I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, please. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, but I hope just thumbs up. I hope. And please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button, guys. I would be grateful for some subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you. I hope everyone has an awesome day and really gets the most out of today. Take care, and I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.